I was working out with the 40-pound dumbbells. Oh man, I think I pulled like, it's probably like 7 ligaments in my arm. I don't know. It's like I'll try to stretch out the front 7. I think the back 7 are a little tight. And then I put 150 pounds to push for 150 pounds of weight. Wait. No, was it 150? Or was it 153 pounds? I think it was 150 pounds of weight. And I'm moving soon, so it's probably gonna take me at least, I don't know, like more than a day. I mean, probably like, like 40 hours or something like that. Like it's a lot of packing. I got to pack a lot of stuff. I don't have any heat here in the winter, but that's okay, because my dad, he's gonna come back he's gonna be resurrected, my dad, and he's gonna help me move. He's gonna help me move. If anybody else wants to help me move, I mean, I'll throw you like 150 bucks or something like that, maybe 150 bucks, 40 cents. I mean, whatever. I mean, I probably have some change, at least, that I can just throw you a little bit extra, because you guys work for us. You're my bitches. I don't see anybody else up here talking about scumbag Lee. Yeah, I mean, right, boss? Yeah? Because you guys work for us. We are the American people. Right? I can't believe you're letting me call you a scumbag, boss. It feels so great to call you a scumbag. You just went through a red light, man. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. These actors these days, man. AMTV. Hey, AMTV. I know you don't believe in Christ. You will. Don't worry. You'll be forgiven as soon as you drop to your knees and stop bending over for the elites. Okay? And not dropping to your knees in that way. The right way. Using your tongue, okay, to confess. You know what I mean? Not the other way around. I have 21-ounce dumbbells also. They're 21 ounces I got the 30-pounders, and I got the 40-pound dumbbells. And I tend to like to just bench to 150 pounds, because it's like in between. It's not too much, it's not too light. It's kind of, it's good. It's a good amount of weight to be pushing. Sometimes I'll drop down to 115, 35. I'll go between the 40 and 30. I'll pump the 35-pound dumbbells. I'll do that first, and then I'll push the 115 pounds all the way to the end, to last until until the breath out of me, until my breath is abated. And then I'm done. I mean, I'm done. I think I'm done, but I'm really not. Because I got 10 more pounds to go. Oh, man. I got 10 more pounds to go. I mean, 10 more reps. Yeah, that's right. 10 more reps to go after I'm done the first 35 to warm up. Just get warmed up. Because in December, especially around the 21st, it's usually cold. I mean, because the sun is getting ready to plunge into darkness for the next 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And then, because that's why on December 21st, it's freaking freezing out. It's like cold, and things are partially like, I don't know, like, it's like the sun is like partially shut down, and the moon, stars partially don't shine as much brightness during the I don't know what. So, and then when you get, so that's why you start like in the winter, and then you start, you warm up with 35. I mean, whatever, 35 pounds, and then if you want to go back down to 21 ounces, you could do that too. Or you can kind of like add them both together and come up with 55 miles of wall. I mean, wait, is that 55? I mean 56. But you can do it on the 55th day with 55-pound dumbbells also. Or you can just go from the 35 and straight just jump to the 115, and then I mean just push until your breath is completely abated, and then and it's like, you know how when you continue on after that, you're so thirsty, right, that if you do another 10 reps, your mouth will be dry. So your mouth will be dried up. It'll be dried up completely from the face of the entire earth. It's going to be dried up. So that's when you got to get. That's when you get some more. Get a fresh, brand spanking new bottle of water. It feels like it's a brand new month. It's like it's the first day of the month. It might even be like the 4th, at literal day. Could be the 4th literal day. Guy could play that little trick, right? Where it's like, just another 3.5 days, Rob. Just another 3.5. I kind of see that too. Just another 3.5 because I mean, anyway, did anybody see the Eagles game the other day? Wait a minute. I mean, the Phillies. Wait, who's even playing? Are the Sixers still playing? Is it hockey season? Is it baseball's starting, right? That's what it is. Baseball's starting. They're starting it. They're starting it out. I heard there's a new team coming called the Seals. And I think there's like, six teams coming out, right? 6 teams. One of them is, I forgot what the names were. The Seals are one of them, right? And then is that the Miami Seals? Yeah, that's right, Miami. And then there's a whole other team called the Florida Trumpets, and they're changing the that's what it is. The Angels are
they're coming from California to Philadelphia. So they're changing the name from the Angels to the Philadelphia Angels. It's kind of back the way it was in back in the day. and it's like whoa. I didn't know there was going to be 6 new teams. That's crazy. They won't do 7 because they need 3 and 3. They need you can't have the odd man out, because if all the teams are playing on one day and you got the 7th team, well, I mean, once the 7th team begins to if they start talking about putting a 7th team in there, the whole entire mystery will be over, because it's like there's going to be this one team that's not able to play, and that's going to be crazy. So I can't wait until the Seals are going to be playing on opening day in at the Citizens Bank. I mean, Park. At the Citizens Bank Park. They're going to be playing. The Seals are going to be playing the Angels, and the Angels are going to open up a can of whoop ass on those Seals. And wait till they play the Florida Trumpets. They're going to blow them out of the water. I mean, man. They're going to blow them out of the water. You know, Moab. You know who started the name of Moab? Moab? Lot's daughter. Because both of his daughters, after he left Sodom and Gomorrah, they thought that they were like the only ones left, so they got him drunk, right? And they laid with him, and they bore children from their own father, and one of his names was they named him Moab. I mean, go figure, right? The name comes from some type of, incestual perversion from Satan. Moab does. So it's probably not a good place to have a business anyway, in the heart of Moab. So yeah, that guy, he probably needs some help. I mean, I'll help, I'll help for 40 nights. I mean, no, I'll tell you what, RFB, I'll help for 40 days. How's that? You can help for 40 nights if you choose to. I'll help for 40 days, all right? And then after 40 days, when everything's lifted up out of the warehouse, right? Out of the warehouse. Once everything's lifted up, it's probably going to take, I don't know, it's just a while. Get like 7 days to kind of like get everything situated and unpacked and put into like each room, like where it has to go, and then after that, like once you put everything in the room and see, we got to unpack the van, the U-Haul truck, your Jeep, everything, and then store everything, all the boxes and everything in the areas and the rooms where it's going to go. And then I mean, if there's no light in the house, just flick the switch. I mean, you know what I mean? Just flick the switch on. Because before you get to the house, I'm sure the lights are turned off. I'm sure the switch is off. But when we get in the house after 7 days, just flick the switch on. We'll be able to see, you know, the light in every room. And then as we see the light, and as you see the light, Richie, okay, when you see the light, just know, all right, just know that, yeah, it's probably going to take like 14 days total, pretty much almost half of what it took, a little less than half what it took to pack everything up and move. It's easier to unpack. It is, because you're just like, you're more or less, everything's already organized, so it's in the boxes, and you know where it needs to go. So I don't know, I'm just taking another wild guess, like it probably like another 7 days to really, like, just really, you know, put everything away. All right, put everything away, including any of the, like, if you got any ammunition or any arms, just kind of put it down and put it away. All right, because we're not going to need it anymore for anything. So once you put that away in the safe, you know, just put it away safely. And then yeah, and then, you know, once I'm done helping you unpack, Richie, right? Because I'm going to help for 40 days, for sure. 40 nights? Well, for 40 nights, it's going to be dark at night. Satan loves running around at night when it's dark. I like moving around in the daytime when it's light. I like to separate the light from the darkness. So when there's light, that's the only time that I will work, in the daytime when it's light out, day in and day out. You can work in the night for 40 nights all you want, Richie. I'll stay in the daytime. That way, everywhere I go is lit up. Everywhere you go, you're not going to be able to see what the hell you're doing. So I'll help for 40 days. You can, and all of your people, you guys can continue to help for 40 dark ass nights. And once we get everything situated, after probably roughly around 7 days, somewhere around there, then everything will be organized. After, like, you know, like 47 full days, everything will be organized nicely. And then it's time to start putting away everything. And then in the first month, the first day of the month, in the 601st year, right? In the 601st year, not the 601st birthday. The 600th birthday? Yeah, it was the 600th birthday exactly. You know, second month, 17th day of the month. In the 601st year, well, the waters are baited in the second month, the 17th day of the 601st year, and then also continually in the 601st year, you know, give us pulse to eat, and try us, okay, and then take a look at the continents of our face for that time period. And then just go to, I don't know, like, it's another wild guess, like the second month and the 27th day of the month. Just go there, and then check us out in the 601st year on the first month of the day of the month. It's a brand new year. It's a brand new year. It's a brand new month. It's a brand new day. And hey, like I said, yous are all invited. I've invited all of yous, everybody, to the Trump International Beach Resort. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Is that gonna be a fun-ass time or what? Just to go and see everybody face to face, face to face, face to face. After the look on everybody's face, seeing that, wow, oh my God, what? I haven't seen that. That thing hasn't been yellow in like, I mean, since Ringo peed in the snow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that dog sure is defecating on my character, Steve. You know, just by calling my name alone, as if I'm a piece of shit. Look, that's damaging to my character and my future of YouTube. I mean, people really are gonna take that to heart, and they're gonna be like, Robin's a piece of shit. Just go watch Steve's video. You know what I mean? This is gonna be one great world that we live in. Remember, it's just my vision. I mean, I'm delusional. It's like I'm a filthy dreamer. I'm just dreaming things up, coming up with these wild concoctions like I know anything. Oh, man. I mean, it's not like World War III won't be declared next month, you know? It's not like that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to pull that on the 23rd of this month. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sticking with my vision there, but I wouldn't be surprised because, you know, Richie's talking about 40 days and nights, and he's using the 40 reference. I could go back in my video and search and see where I said that Trump and Steve, in other words, the elite, that they're going to start talking about the number 40, the number 30, and I'm telling you, I'm at the same place again where I'm stuck, and all the traffic is going that way. So I said that they were going to start talking about the number, the 40 days, 40 nights, whatever, the 30-day decree, and then here comes Richie. Richie, you never let me down, man. You never let me down. And I'll forgive you. I already did forgive you. God has already forgiven you. He's already forgiven everybody. But here's the thing. I really got to get out of this lane. Yeah, because I'm driving. Look, see, I told you. Come on, stupid, get out of the way. Everybody has already been forgiven by God. You just don't realize it yet. There's a reservation that God has for everybody's name that has been written in the book of life. Right now, your name is blotted out. It's in the book of life. It's just blotted out. As soon as you drop to your knees, you don't have to literally drop to your knees, but it's a way of spiritually showing submission, okay? And you don't literally have to confess with your tongue. If you confess with your mind, it's the same thing, because what you think happens before you roll it off your tongue. Not everybody has to talk. You can just think to God. He's listening. It's just that you aren't. That's all. Christopher Green and Richie from Boston and freaking Steve from from Michigan and Hollywood, whatever, and Washington and Rome and Sweden with all your counts. You know, these are all being heard by God. I hear you too. I hear what you guys are saying and doing. I can see this. Even though you guys can see me day in and day out and hear what I'm saying, I can hear what you guys are saying too, and I can see what you're up to. I mean, it's clear. The evidence is absolutely clear, ain't it? I mean, all jokes aside, seriously. So, because I can see this, I can also see what God is really, truly doing. If he's showing me what you guys are up to, don't you think he's going to show me what he's up to also, to kind of get your freaking attention and be like, look, I see you guys. I see you. But come here, let me show you what God is. Let me show you his perfect plan that he has. I know a lot of you don't get it yet, but you will. You absolutely will get it. Some of you already got it, and more of you are going to get it. It's a trickle effect. It's like you see, you hear, you can't believe it, but then you have to believe it because it happened. It happened. So therefore, you're struggling with disbelief and the facts of, oh my God, this really did happen. It's exactly the way he said it was. That's crazy, right? How did I know? Well, I mean, I have a good answer because God showed me. He showed me. You know, I find it funny that Jonathan Kleck is it's weird, man. It's weird. It's like, why does it feel like people are like trying to steal me and my information and my thoughts and my understanding of things, and why are they using it? But, you know, I could just be paranoid. But, all right, here's the one thing about Kleck, right, that I started to think of. I start thinking, well, I don't like how he says he's the angel from the Church of Philadelphia. I don't like how he says that. Because in other words, he's saying, it sounds like to me, he's the angel. Like there's only one. My understanding is the Church of Philadelphia, we, okay, us, a group effort, 144,000 of us, and we're not just men, we're also womens, okay? Not like whoa, man, but like woman. We are men and women, and we're from the church, the body of Christ, of the name of Philadelphia. Not literally from Philadelphia, even though he's from Texas, but whatever. I mean, if anything, I'm literally from Philadelphia. I was raised in Philadelphia. I wasn't born in Philadelphia. I was born in Florida from 0 to 5 years old, and then came up to Philly, and I went back until I was 10 years old, and then came back for good. But I don't claim to be the angel from the Church of Philadelphia. I claim that there's 143,999 others. That's all. What I do claim is each one of us has a different skill set that God said that he gave to us. Different spiritual gifts. And mine is prophecy. Because the truth is, the facts back it up. The facts back it up. I can prophesy what's going to happen before it happens. And my videos prove it. And the fact that I'm just me, I came into this world by myself. I don't have any help with anybody, anywhere. Well, kinda I do. I have a little bit of help. And that brings me back to my other point. He talks about, I've listened to a few of his, I like the information, but again, everybody can be given information to hand out and to say whatever. But anyway, something irks me about this. It really does, because he's talking about, not only is he the angel from Church of Philadelphia, he has help from Michael. He keeps talking about this Michael character that's helping him, right? I could have swore I've said quite a few things about that myself. And then he's talking about gathering to a meeting of something, and it's going to be televised, and everybody's going to come. Like what is this guy? I've already made my request last month or so. The video about Trump International Beach Resort for 30 days, starting the first day of the first month of the new year. And it kind of irks me a little bit, because I feel like people that are high profile are not original. That they all have to take bits and pieces from me. Now, I could just be getting a big head and getting a little bit ahead of myself, and then it's like, how does he know? You know what I mean? That something's getting ready to happen really soon. I mean, I know too. Again, I don't know. It's hard to really, really grasp certain things that are true. Because sometimes I struggle a little bit. I'd say 10% out of 90 with believing and understanding that this shit is happening, man. I mean, it's happening. The best part will be when it starts to unfold, because I've set my dates and they are locked in, and whether it's off a day or two or a week, it doesn't matter, because it's happening. The script is what I already know. That shit is locked down tight. It's the timeline that Richie is lying about his time, and this time lion, SJD over there, the time lion, is roaring a bunch of falsehoods. And very shortly, everybody, not that I don't already know, right? But everybody's they're gonna speak to my ear, and they're gonna confirm everything that I already knew to be true. And yes, that's heaven on earth for the rest of our